Rapfest Radio on rapfestradio.com. We're not number one. God is. We may not be the best, but our purpose is to lead you to the best. Jesus Christ. www.rapfestradio.com. Old school to new school. Classics to exclusives. Gospel hip-hop music and videos. Live video interviews Monday nights at 8 p.m. Monday nights at 8 p.m. Watch. Learn. Love. Support. Rapfest Radio on rapfestradio.com. Rapfestradio.com. Rapfestradio.com.
No, I told her. I said I feel honored.
Actually, we gotta fix that because
I said Tone. What up, Tone?
Can you fix that for me? Yo, put a Rapfest one up or something.
We live, people.
How many years it's been?
No,
everybody still messing with
change it first.
You know what it is? It's because you never been.
I'm not that important then.
You know, we didn't even know who you are actually. They were like, somebody knocking on the door. They want to be on the air. Welcome everybody to Rapfest Radio, rapfestradio.com. We are here live on the set. Yeah. This is the last show before Rapfest 20th anniversary. We are super excited, bro. You got more than enough space, trust me. We are super excited to do this.
Oh my! he's gonna
I wish you could change the camera right now. Oh man, I won't put you on blast. I won't even say who it is. Just sneak in now.
I'm gonna shout him out when it's his turn. When he come on, I'm gonna shout him out.
Oh my God. That would have been
the
classic.
man-eating plant. I love it. That happens to me almost every morning. Every morning I go to turn on the light, I got this whole thing hanging from me. We are here. This Saturday is our Rapfest event. We're so excited. Rapfest is our 20th anniversary. We're going to be celebrating at Vidalia Park, East 180th Street and Daly Avenue in the Boogie Down Bronx. That's between Daly and Vice Avenue. Yeah. A very tough yet great neighborhood. Mm-hmm. I say great because a lot of good things come from the Bronx,
That's right.
And this neighborhood is very, very known for its hip-hop roots. We've spoken about it before, the whole Cold Crush Brothers, Grandmaster Flash, Furious 5, Imperial Brothers, DJ Kevy Kev, Bombada in the park, in the Bronx River Park down the block. So we're basically going to be there. We had the privilege of doing the prayer walk this past Saturday, and it was a blessing to stand in front of the Lambert houses where DJ Tony Tone, Grandmaster Cash, Raheem, and all those guys live, and just pray right there in the courtyard. Lord, have your way. Whether they show up or not, is not important, but the fact that we showed up and that God will show up on Saturday, that's what matters. So we're asking everybody to come out. That's Saturday from 12 noon to 7 p.m. Rapfest 2013 20th anniversary. It's a free event. Bring your beach chair if you're looking to sit down, but then you got to carry it around all day when I'm watching your chairs for you. And just come prepared to purchase a lot of merchandise from the vendors. The artists will have merchandise as well. We expect a lot of people to be there. There's going to be a children's corner this year, which we've never really done before, or not intentionally anyway. But this year there's a bouncy house and all that stuff for the kids that'll be on the other end of the park. I'm sorry?
There's face painting.
Yeah, they're going to have face painting and stuff. So if you have children and that was your excuse for not coming because you didn't know what to do with them, you can bring them this time. And trust me, the music will be loud enough. You'll hear it in the bouncy house area. But, naturally you could just sneak across and check out everything. Friday, the night before Rapfest, is a night before Rapfest celebration at the Sanctuary Fellowship Church. That's 1469 St. Peter's Avenue, also in the Bronx. We're looking forward to seeing you guys there. Doors open at 6:30, and dinner will be served at 7. That means it's a dinner celebration, and Tone won't be there.
Missing the food.
I'll have a
Save
little
me a plate.
I ain't saving no plate.
Bring it Saturday.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Leftovers.
Yeah, we'll get the little styrofoam for the Chinese food place.
I'm good.
We'll bring you some.
Bring me a microwave, heat it up.
It's a park, man. We'll be like a grill or something. We just throw it on there.
Listen, we in the Bronx, man. We make stuff happen. Connect to the street pole.
So Friday night is the night before Rapfest celebration. We're really excited. If you haven't done so already, we encourage you to go to the website and check out all of the details. Also, you can download the app. We put together this app using a Yap Box. I'm not sure if you guys heard of it. YAPPBOX is the app, and we're able to put a lot of information on there. We have links to the vendors. We're gonna have links for the artists. We're even gonna post for the first time the artist schedule of when they're gonna be on stage. That won't happen until like 12 noon though. So you still got to get there
That's
early.
the first time, though, right?
Yeah, we've never published it, but I just get tired of people coming over there. Who's up next? Who's up next? Who's up next? So at the artists will have the list first, like always.
Right,
we'll give it to them like 11 o'clock. Even the artists don't know when they're on, so don't get mad at me. They'll find out about 11 o'clock, and at 12 o'clock we're going to publish it to the app. So that way, throughout the course of the day, you have a chance to walk around and do what you got to do, and come back and see who you want and support. And we're also going to list what vendor booth they're at, so you want to purchase their product. We're just trying to make it really, really festival interactive, like the way it should be. And there's a portion there where you'll be able to upload pictures and videos and comments and stuff. It's not necessarily linked directly to Twitter, but you can also follow the hashtags and stuff there as well. We're just trying to do something different. It's 20 years. We're celebrating. We're excited. Eli's been working hard. This is Eli's
I barely
first.
had any sleep this weekend.
This is Eli's first Rap Fest. Really, really full hands on.
Next year he could do it all.
Yeah. Oh, next year we won't be here. Next year we're going on vacation, and I'll watch it live online. Oh, we're gonna be streaming live online as well. Bluefish Streaming.tv is hooking up the stream for us, so we're grateful for them.
Wow.
We're testing the stream strength this week, so hopefully it's a good strength. It's usually pretty decent. We've done it like with the MiFi cards and stuff, where we get through a lot. So we do have some other options which we're working on, but it definitely will be streaming on rapfestradio.com, rapfestinc.com, bluefishstreaming.tv/rapfest, and other sites as well. So you'll be able to see, and you can see it on the mobile app as well.
Yes.
So that's dope. So if you're stuck in traffic, you're late, no, don't do that while you're driving. I'm kidding. Your passengers can do that.
They're going to send you the ticket.
No, don't send me nothing. Tone will be there with a styrofoam thing of food. Just give it to him.
Watching everybody get a ticket.
DJ Tony Tone, I was just advised today that this is DJ Tony Tone's first time on Rap Fest Radio.
Wow.
And I almost don't want to believe you, bro.
On TV. On the set like
you
this.
Done the phone interview.
Yeah. I was privileged at least the phone.
Oh, at least you sound like we don't want to have you. Well, maybe we
I don't
did.
know.
Maybe we did it. We have to have another meeting after this.
I'm just saying. I'm from the Bronx too. You know
Actually, no. I was gonna say.
he was gonna tell the truth.
Probably because you were so busy.
No, but Tone.
This is Monday.
Tone has always.
No, then
Yeah, exactly. We'll leave it.
But
at
Tone
that.
has always been a supporter. Tone has been a supporter of Rap Fest for many years.
Yes.
I don't even know how many years, but it's been a long time that Tone has been around. He's ministered at Rap Fest several times at the Coffee House. You ever do the Bread Factory as well? I don't know if you've done the Bread Factory. We've been to the roller skating events that he does, which are off the hook first Fridays out in Long Island.
Yeah, I missed it this Friday past.
It was good.
You been there?
Yo, but what I want to do, man, just take a moment, introduce yourself to people that might not know you, and then we'll chop it up a bit.
Wow. DJ Tony Tone, Blessed Kept Secret from the Bronx, New York. Always got to rep the X. Been at this for a while, long time. Thankful to be a part of what God is doing. It just gets better and better every year, as a whole. Not only for myself, but for the movement. We've come a long way from when we first started, and I'm just excited to see that not only myself but other ministries are getting the due respect that they deserve, and opportunities. It's just great to be a part of this, man. It's much bigger than us individually, but it's a blessing when we all come together and we can make it so much better as a whole than we can individually. And so and that's another reason why I wanted to be a part of the 20th anniversary. I remember going to Rap Fest and watching it, and like, man, I would love to be a part of that. And then, you get the opportunity. I think I cried the first time. I don't know if I told you, but I think I some tears shed.
You heard it here first.
He did. When New Man, Manny said, yeah, and I was like, wow, because to be a part of something that you see and done in excellence, and just the opportunity to minister to the people, to be a part of that is, I don't know if people understand that. You know what I mean? Like, it's not about just being on the stage, because there's a process
right
that I think people don't understand, that it's not just show up Saturday and you're on the stage. I remember the year it got canceled. We were supposed to be in the Kips Bay area,
right?
And but we still went out and ministered. We still did
that.
Was
I say to this day that was the most fun I've ever had for Rap Fest.
Yeah,
it was a little less stress because there was no stage and stuff. Yeah. But there was so many ciphers and stuff going on in that parking lot that day.
I remember that.
Insane.
And again, like I said, so to see it continuously get stronger and I'm excited about the lineup that we have this year. I gotta remind myself that I'm, these are my peers and not be like, oh, can I take a picture with you?
It's all good. You can do that.
Come on, man, take a picture.
It's all good. We need those pictures though. That's the 20th anniversary.
Yeah.
So that's your excuse. That's your excuse. You can do it.
Yeah, come on, dog, take this picture.
It's for Rap Fest.
It's for the
Bert
team,
told me to take this picture.
Yeah. Bert, I'm gonna use that too. Bert told me to take this picture with you, so you gotta take the picture. But so it's just an honor, man, to be a part of. Again, 20 years.
Man.
Clap hands to you, man. Like.
It's a lot of
some
work,
people
man.
Don't even stick with their mate for 20 years. You know what I mean? But you stuck with a vision for 20 years through the ups and the downs, and something that my pastor shared when he was talking about his ministry for 35 years. Right? He says, 35 years of dealing with people, and then he said sheep. And that reminds me of you've done 20 years of dealing with people. So that means you've done 20 years of dealing with different personalities, and some of them ain't always acting like they saved, and some of them, acting like they too saved, and that's to be commended. That's to be commended. You know what I mean? Like that's something to aspire, And so you heard it first from me.
Yeah, no, it's definitely it's fun. It's a lot of work, but it's fun. I feed off of that. I love to help other ministries grow. Watch the growth, and we always say it. I always reference the K-drama story, where he submitted maybe 3-4 years in a row, and we just kept rejecting, denying. But he was very, we almost knew at one point this dude was gonna just go crazy and be really, really good, because he would always reply, "What did I do wrong? What could I do better? In your eyes, I understand it's just your opinion, but what did you see different?" Right. And we would chat back and forth. We would chat back and forth all the time, and then eventually it became one of those things where, wow, this is really good. K-drama is really, really on point with this stuff. So it's been good to see the growth in these ministries. Right. It's been good to see where God is. Even yourself. I mean, before it was just DJ Tony Tone, Blessed Kept Secret. Now I could. DJ Tony Tone from BLS. You know what I'm saying? I'm walking down the city one day at lunchtime. Remember that? I was walking down the city at lunchtime. I was with two of my co-workers, and here's the BLS Hummer coming up the block, and I'm like, "Yo, that's my boy Tone." And they're like, "You know that guy?" I said, "Yeah, it's DJ Tony Tone, Blessed Kept Secret." Like, you don't know? But it's a good feeling, because we see where God is placing people strategically, and I think at one point, whenever that is, it's just going to really take off for everybody. So that's a blessing, man. But we're excited, man. DJ Tony Tone coming out to Rap Fest 2013 once again. And this year, you're here with us for the whole event this time?
I'm here all day.
I know one time you came, you were going to do another event right after.
Yeah. No, this year.
Forever busy, this dude.
Praise God.
No, that's good. I ain't complaining.
I don't want to be the one that. Please book me.
On a T-shirt, DJ Tony Tone, book me.
Listen, it's funny because I'm not gonna say no names, but there are people that are doing that, and I'm like, that's just But I'll leave that for another show. So thank God I don't have to do that. But it's God is definitely opening a lot of doors, and it's funny you said strategically placing you, because BLS wasn't something that I aspired to. It's funny because God spoke that to me when I was working at another job, and I'm like, BLS. I'm like, okay, Lord, I know your voice, but I don't know what that means. And then for it to come to fruition, it's like, oh, okay. And then to see why and where, and it's exciting.
That's good.
Exciting.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. Hey, one of the things we want to do today, we have an artist coming in from Canada. His name is Promise. Great dude. We're going to get him on the phone, actually. Eli's going to ring him up now. We're just going to chop it up with him. He's going to be here this weekend. He definitely want to...
Ontario, Canada. That's crazy. Right?
Oh, before we forget, let me shout out, one of the core DJs.
Oh yeah.
I had to represent. You know what I'm saying? It's my One Accord family.
Nice to meet you, man.
So
Yo.
What's going on?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm good.
Cool. We have you live on the air, so we'll be chopping up in a second. But give me 1 second before that. Definitely One Accord DJ Alliance. Those dudes are off the hook, man. I had the pleasure of doing a phone call with them one night and chopped it up with some DJs that I hadn't spoken to in a long time, which was great, man. So if you're an artist and you need to get your music out there, you definitely want to hook up with them. If you're a DJ and you need to get connected with other ministry, DJs, you definitely want to check out the One Accord DJ Alliance and find out what that's about. On the phone right now from Canada, we have Promise. What's going on, my brother?
What's going on? Thanks for having me.
Oh, absolutely, man. I thought you were going to fly in for the interview and then go home and come back on Saturday, but...
I'm actually just leaving the barber, getting fresh for the weekend.
Oh, nice.
that's a good barber. It's gonna last a whole week.
Oh yeah.
A nice cut. Yo, so tell us a little bit about yourself, man.
Well, the vibe I have is, I don't know if you guys played the music already, but it's got a blend of hip hop, soul. You know, I grew up listening to a lot of soul, a lot of R&B, so that's the influence on my music. A lot of singing hooks, a lot of melodies and compositions, not just beat loops and samples.
Right.
The regular hip hop is. You know, I do a lot of songwriting for myself and other artists. So a lot of people don't know that just because I rap. They figure I write rap songs all day. I actually write more songs than hip hop songs.
Oh, okay.
I grew up in Toronto, Canada. What else do you want to know? My dad's from Barbados, my mom's from Jamaica. I got family all over the States.
Nice. So, how long have you been involved in the hip hop ministry?
I've been involved for about, it's been a while. What is it now, 2013? More than 10 years.
More than 10 years. No, that's good.
More than 10 years.
That's good. So, I mean, I know you mentioned soul and influence in R&B. But what do you think people could expect from your set at Rap Fest? Maybe something that might be different from what they're used to.
Definitely lyrics. I mean, not to say that anybody else is going to have lyrics, but I guess that's what I'm known for is my lyrics and my soulful instrumentals.
Okay.
So those who may not be privy to rap and hip hop still love my music. I get that constantly. I get a lot of no disrespect, a lot of older people buying boxes of my CDs to give to people. They're like, man, I don't even like hip hop, but I love your stuff.
Nice.
And as weird as it sounds to me, I love it. I love that I can affect across genders and age and all different races and everything. You know, it's not just the hip hop heads that feel my stuff.
Right. No, that's good, man. Is this going to be your first time coming to New York?
Oh no, I'm a frequent in New York. It's my first rap fest.
Okay. Yeah, that's dope, man. We're excited. So, what I want to do, man, why don't you drop a couple of bars right now, man, so people can get a taste of what to expect on Saturday.
These guys want to put me on the spot.
Of course. Come on. That's why we call it Rap Fest.
All right. Look, they want me to get up on the mic and spit greasy. Believe me, it's easy. But also, all that's on my mind is kids need me to dilute lies through this CD. Because the TV is televised to tell them lies. And I heard them say, nothing's up a promise tomorrow today, so yo, live life like it's a holiday, YOLO. I mean, what you really think God will say? Homie, no, I can't sell out. I see the masses plan set out. That's why my pastor said, get out if it don't feel right. No matter what you deal like, this your real life. And I'm telling you, if it's your purpose, then whatever they selling you just ain't worth it. The kids are searching for something, hearing nothing when they pick through verses. But cursing, F-word, N-word, S-word, if all of it's censored, then who is it meant for? You say entertainer, they see you a mentor. But promise, please don't go.
Nice. Yo, man, good stuff, bro. So we're looking forward to seeing you this weekend. Will you be here on a Friday night?
Yeah, I'm leaving tomorrow night.
Oh, perfect. So we'll definitely be seeing you. Oh, that's right, because I know you're coming for the Thursday dinner with the artists.
Yeah, I'm at the dinner. I'm there for the week to the 14th. I got to dip out to Philly for a day. I got some meetings out there, but I'm there for the week. So
Nice.
we'll get up for sure.
What's your website, or how can people catch you online?
If you go on any social platform, I Promise Music is me. So if you type in I Promise Music, everything that pops up is me. It's the Twitter, the YouTube, the Instagram, the Facebook, the SoundCloud, the AudioMac, the Bandcamp.
YOLO.
I Promise Music.
That's the way to do it, man. You're doing your work.
iPromisemusic.com is the central hub. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So right now, I got a splash page promoting Rap Fest and everything up right now as we revamp the site. But you can type in I Promise Music, I Promise Music, and you'll get me.
Awesome.
All right, cool, man. Sounds good, man.
Thanks, bro.
We'll see you this weekend. Take care.
All right, fam.
All right, God bless.
Peace.
Cool. I Promise Music coming in from Canada this weekend. I have my granddaughter here, Amberly. Say hi, everybody. Hello. She wants to sit with me. We're in Rap Fest mode, so everything. There's no rules today. We're just chilling. But yeah, it's good to have somebody coming out from Canada. Last guy we had at Rap Fest from Canada was Manifest.
Okay.
And this was before he was Manifest the way they know him now. You know, he was just the little kid on the skateboard. I don't know if you guys remember. He was just a skateboard up and down the block. And then when we called him up to rap, all the kids look at him like, "You rapping?" And he ripped it. And now he's doing big things. He was just in Connecticut in Rhode Island this past weekend. I got to text with him, but he just couldn't make it for the weekend for Rap Fest. But that would have been dope. But we do have one more call before we get Freestyle Fam up on the air as well. And this is Red Dot. You guys know Red Dot, Christ affiliated. He was at Rap Fest last year, and he's coming back this year to be with us. So as soon as he picks up, we'll talk with him. End up with Tone. They're like, somebody calling me now? I got an interview. Why are they calling me now? He'll pick up.
Hello.
Red Dot, it's Bert.
What's going on, Bert?
Doing well. God bless, bro. How you doing?
Oh man, I'm good, man.
Good. Well, yo, we already have you live on the air, so we just, we're just asking artists like, what's going on? How are you preparing for Rap Fest? Any thoughts about Rap Fest? Comments? Something you want to let the people know?
Yeah, man. Well, you know me. I've been fasting all this week. You know what I'm saying? Fasting leading up to Rap Fest, man. Because I know God got something big planned like He do every year with Rap Fest. So just a lot of preparation, just going in that word. Like, all right, Lord, I want to go minister Your word. I don't want to just go rap. I don't want to just go perform. I want to minister Your word. So He just been dealing with me, and I believe it's going down. But it's going to be a great historic event, because God is like, man, for Bert being faithful, this is how I'm going to show them that I'm pleased with what they do. So, man, I'm just preparing, man, just going into that secret place with God, so we can make it happen.
Amen. I know last year was your first time participating in Rap Fest. So from last year, was there anything that you left with saying, okay, if I get a chance to go to Rap Fest again, I want to do this different or that different?
Yeah, I said because last year I was nervous because it was such a powerful thing, and not being on the holy hip hop side for forever. It was almost like, wow, like with Rap Fest being what it is, I was just nervous. I was nervous, but God told me, son, you got out there, you got the fellowship with the people this year, go out and do what I say do, and everything is going to be good. So this year, I'm coming out stronger than ever, and I'm going in. No waste of time, I'm going in. As soon as that 15 go up, I'm going in.
Yo, that's right. Keep your eye on the clock. Yo, do me a favor, man. Why don't you drop a couple of bars right now before we, move on with our show?
I got you. See, everything is planned out. Now I represent the Father. So every track I kill that just a little harder. Christ wants it all. Stop cheating. You a shoe shiner. He just want to clean the soul up. Shoe shiner. still hood, still Christian. This ain't what the heck you want. I'm sick. I serve your whole team like a restaurant. Speaking of game, homie, I've been EA and ran through more tracks than a pin. Relay. See, God is one of them dudes who you go to when you're hurting, because when you say his name, you know that the prayers is working. I want everybody to know. Red Dot don't play, but Rap Fest is the best place to be, okay?
Yo, good stuff, man. We're looking forward to seeing you this weekend. We just pray that you have safe travels over to New York, and let your people know they could also watch it online if they can't make it out here on rapfestradio.com or rapfestinc.com as well.
Got you, and I just want to tell y'all, man, I appreciate everything y'all do, man. The people in Maryland are so excited. I know people taking buses down just to, you come and support this Christ movement that y'all have. So, man, just keep doing what y'all doing. It's blessing so many people out here.
Amen. Yo, thanks a lot for those words, man. Like I said, we're looking forward to seeing you this weekend at Rap Fest. Be blessed, bro.
Yes, sir, man. Love y'all, and I'll see y'all on Saturday.
All right, bro.
Cool.
Peace out.
God bless.
All right.
Red Dot coming in from Maryland. I mean, it's good stuff, man. We have people coming in from St. Louis, from Seattle, from Ohio, from Atlanta, from New Jersey.
That's what I love about Rap Fest is that it's not it's not just local artists. It's again, if like I said when I first had the opportunity to have your name associated with Rap Fest means you made it. It means you can't call yourself made it per se if you haven't done Rap Fest. You have to at least one Rap Fest.
Yo, that's a lot of pressure you're putting on us right now.
Listen.
You made it. You're associated with Rap Fest. You made it. I'm still trying to make it. So
that's how I feel.
One day they'll let me associate my name with Rap Fest. I'm praying. Hey, trust me. If you haven't done Rap Fest, that doesn't mean you haven't made it, man. You probably made it, just haven't made it out to Rap Fest. But we appreciate those comments, and I understand what you're saying. And again, it's a lot of pressure to try to live up to that. But if that's what God places in your heart to see in us, it also puts us in check to make sure that we live up to that as much as we can. And again, we're just humble servants, sinners, trying our best to do things right. We don't always get it right. We mess up. Sometimes we book the wrong person. Sometimes we don't. It happens.
Again, 20 years of dealing with people.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not always going to be perfect. So
yeah, we get quite. You know what? It's funny because we do get questions sometimes about certain artists that we book. I believe every artist deserves an opportunity. And we've done events with artists. Let's go back to the days of Cross Movement when Cross Movement was at their prime. On the same bill, if you go back and look at the list, the same bill when Cross Movement was on, there was always at least one or two artists that were just rapping for God maybe 1 or 2 months. I'm not saying that they were rapping secularly and then came to church and started. Just new artists within the church that were just starting out, had no clue, nervous as all heck to be near people. Forget about being on the stage with the Cross Movement. And I believe artists deserve that opportunity. I know when I was rapping back in the days, we didn't have, there weren't really a lot of artists out there per se, but we didn't have those, or a lot of events, exactly. So we didn't have those opportunities. So one of the things I want to do with Rap Fest is offer a platform and opportunity where it's level playing ground. There's Christian Grey, but then there's also, actually all of these guys have been around for a while now.
Let me see this.
Richard Dolphin, Fire Jaws,
I've never heard
Gage,
Pyrobot
Pyro from Queens.
Rayshawn?
Who?
Rayshawn.
Pyro, he used to be part of the Nubian Gents.
There's a lot of graphics.
You see, you're going to enjoy the event because you don't even know the artists that are coming. And he said he's been involved in this for a long time. Blew up your spot. You don't know what we're going to get Jerry Springer up in here.
He's from Queens. Graphics. Pyro.
Oops.
Actually, he's the one that told me about you, Tom. No, he's
sorry, Pyro.
No, but again, and actually, in all reality, like Pyro's been doing this for a long time, but hasn't been exposed to this.
But see, you got Pyrobot. You don't have Pyro.
Well, that's the way he calls. That's the way he calls himself, Pyro. He's a dancer. He's a dancer rapper.
You put the bot at the end.
Okay. So it's Pyro. You know who it is?
I heard of him.
Like 5 seconds ago.
Yeah. But again, man, we're really excited. We have a great lineup, and part of that lineup is these two guys that I've fallen in love with their style, their heart, their music, their flow, their ministry, their talent, their jokes. There's the Freestyle fan from Staten Island, and they're actually here.
I know
so we're gonna do
one of them.
You know one of them. Yeah. Wordsmith robot. Yo, but we're gonna actually do a switch. We have no videos to play for you guys today. We don't. Actually, we have the Rap Fest commercial. Yeah, you know what? Let's throw up the Rap Fest commercial while we just switch chairs. It takes about 30 seconds, so this is gonna be pretty fun.
Shout out to my wife and my kids and my grandbaby.
There you go.
Right.
I can't forget my family.
Grandpaville, that's what I'm talking about.
No, it's Papa, man. It's
Well,
Papa.
me too, it's Papa.
Yeah, see? It's Papa. Don't that make me sound old. Papa.
DJ Grandpa Tony Tone.
Oh, see,
Papa Tony.
I'm coming late Saturday now.
Nah, cool. Check it out. This is a quick audio commercial for Rap Fest coming up. You can find it on YouTube if you want to share it with your friends. And when we come back, we'll have Freestyle Fam live on the set.
Peace out.
All roads from 12 to 7 p.m. at Vidalia Park, located at East 180th Street and Daly Avenue in the Bronx, New York, featuring live music from 20 artists, including special guests Elvis King, Kenny Rock, and more information. Visit Rap.
Go ahead. Yep.
We're back.
Sorry about that. You got to go to YouTube and check out the video. For some reason, the videos are jumping out here. Too much excitement in the building. Too much excitement in the building. We got the Freestyle Fam. We need the applause track. We need all that stuff. We just don't have it. Yeah. Well, and it cuts off too, just like that, man. We are legit up in here. Yo, Freestyle Fam. I love these guys, man.
Just start freestyling right now. Just start.
Yeah, we got half hour, so just go in. Just go in. Just go in. That's it. How about him? No, but these guys, they're no strangers to Rap Fest. They're actually no strangers to Rap Fest Radio. It's probably a third, fourth time in the last 2 years.
Last year.
Oh, the last year, right. But I'll let you guys do an official introduction for those people that may not know you, and then we'll take it from there.
Can you do it in a freestyle though, please? Thank you.
Oh, please.
Go ahead.
He's like, I'm tired. Okay.
Automatic.
This is the Freestyle Fam. It's just me and my mans.
There you go.
Plus the Wordsmith redeemed. That's God's plan.
We're hailing straight out of Staten, but we could take it to the street corners of Manhattan with a beast named Marquise in the Bronx, maybe back to Queens in the concrete. That's where we speak.
Just winding them up. They have to sleep still. Come on, they had a long day. And I appreciate you guys. I know it's hard to do a Rap Fest radio show on a Monday night, right? Especially when the artists work a 9 to 5. Even for myself, sometimes I come in, I'm so tired. I'm like, oh. But you know what? We've been called to do this, and we're gonna go in, and we're gonna make sure that everybody understands what's going on this weekend. Rap Fest 2013. Tell us your experiences, thoughts, comments regarding Rap Fest, man.
Yeah, with Rap Fest, I go back a number of years before I was even on the stage. I remember when I found out about it, it was just like, you was talking about cross movement back then, and they were like the first group that was big, that I knew when I first got saved, and I don't even know when that was, like the late 90s? Was it 99?
Yeah, they showed up around 99, 98,
something like that,
99.
and that was 2013. Dude, it's been many years. Yeah, we've graced, this will be the third year that we've done it together. And we're gonna bring the radio and do what it is we do on and off stage.
I remember the first Rap Fest that we ever did. I remember when we got on stage, when we did one of our songs, I remember the people in the crowd knew the lyrics.
Really?
And that was an amazing feeling. I've never felt that. I was like, you know my lyrics. This is great.
I can't mess up now.
Yeah, right? Especially, but the best thing, honestly, is that it really is ministry. It's right out in the open. Everybody could hear it. You know, so many people are unsaved, so they just get to walk up. What's going on? Rap? Oh yeah, the Bronx. It all comes together. So it's great.
Right, and it's good for you guys because you guys are no strangers to just rolling up into random neighborhoods and rapping on street corners.
We do.
I mean, for those guys that don't know, these guys have a boombox named Marquis, right? Marquise. Marquise is their boombox name. You probably have a birth certificate like a Cabbage Patch or something. She's beautiful. Looks just like the mother. But they go into the city or the streets. I don't know if it's only in Manhattan you guys go, but they go into the city. They go everywhere with this boombox, rock a beat, throw out some freestyles, and minister to people. And have you guys been like, what's some of the craziest experiences you've had doing that? I'm sure you probably get challenged by other artists. People always probably want to come up.
It ain't the church. I'll tell you that. Sure ain't the church. But yeah, I remember one time we was in the Village around West 4th. How late was it? I mean, I don't know, some hour where we were like, I want to go home.
We shouldn't be here right now.
Yeah. And there were these chicks, these dykes who were just like, she could have probably knocked me out. Easy. All angry on the corner and whatnot. We set up the shop right there. We just started freestyling. Lo and behold, they all rhymed.
Really?
Yeah, and they came over.
It was a big cipher.
And it was aggressive. And by the time we were finishing up over there, they were calm. Yeah. And then it's so much easier on the street for us than on a track to give you the gospel brute. You know what I'm saying? Like straight with no candy coat, no trying to, appeal to any niche audience or whatever. Plus, once you've already laid down the law and you muscle your respect around, now you can say whatever you want. You're nice. You know what I'm saying? You already garnished the respect. Yeah. They were hearing us. That was pretty cool.
And that particular night, I remember he had the audience attention, and I'm talking 40 people on a street corner in the Village, to the point where if I would have shut the beat off, you would have heard a pin drop on the corner.
Really?
Yeah. The Holy Spirit was there. It was great. It was awesome.
Good times.
That sounds like fun. I got to do that one day with you guys, man.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
You would have a ton of fun. Yes,
you should. You would love it. It's wild.
I got to do it.
Yeah.
I don't know about being on West 4th in the Village at an hour I shouldn't be there.
Right in front of Papaya Dog.
Yeah.
Oh, it's done deal. I'm there.
Yeah.
It's great.
I'll be inside.
Yeah, right.
I always noticed two things happen. Either the opposition tends to try to be more spiritual with their rhyme after a while. They start trying to talk about God a little bit, or just something spiritual, or they curse you to your face, but they leave. Like, there's no in-betweens. I've noticed for years, everybody's always, it's always button heads first, because folks, I guess, just assume the default is to battle.
And get an edge over
Yeah, but when you're talking about the Lord, I think it's like a curveball, because folks don't really know how to respond to that.
Yeah,
these dudes is talking about Jesus or God. That's not your typical stuff you would find on a street corner. But
no, I've done random rap stuff in the street, like usually during our prayer walk. This year was funny because we were doing the prayer walk. We were in the park, and Eli stopped at some kids that were sitting on a bench.
Some kids came out. Yeah, they saw that. Oh, rap. Oh, I got bars. Everybody's walking by. I was like, "You got bars?" He's like, yeah, nah, but I can't do it right now. I can't think. And I was like, come on, son, come on. And he walked away.
Yeah, somebody called me over. Bert, go over there. They're gonna rap. I went over there. They left. I was like, nah.
I was like, next week, come through, see what happens.
But it's fun. It's interesting because when you say gospel hip hop, people already like, that's corny.
You get written off of me.
Christian rap, that's corny. Years back, we were doing Rap Fest by Arthur Avenue, the big park. That's the biggest rap fest we've ever had. It was like thousands of people showed up. That's when we had Nicky Cruz, The Truth, and a whole bunch of people. And we were walking through the neighborhood to prayer walk the week before. And this dude said, yo, I'll battle you or something like that. I'm like, oh man, like I really didn't want to. I was literally in like my prayer walk zone. I was like, pray, be saved. That's it. That's all the only thing on my mind. And it was fun though. It was fun, I think I snapped on him a couple of times, whatever, that's part of it. Yeah. But in the end, it was, the pound, high five, shoulder to shoulder, respect.
That's usually how it ends. Yeah.
Which is good. It could have ended with me crying because the dude was pretty good. All right, stop.
You gotta be careful.
The beautiful thing about being able to freestyle is, in those situations, is a lot of MCs come to the cypher and they have writtens prepared already. So the good thing is, if you have writtens prepared and you could freestyle, especially being saved, you have the ability to divert from your written and pick apart maybe a statement of his rhyme one of his bars, and then you could play on that, and that's how you could really work the gospel into the situation.
Right.
Because you're prepared for almost anything, because you could freestyle.
It's called Assess and Address.
There you go.
Assess and Address. Which is good stuff. That's a new song. Write it tomorrow. Yeah, man. So
Saturday.
you guys have, I mean, and again, I have no media to play today because the videos are bugging out. But you guys recently did a video. DJ Newman was in the background and stuff.
Yeah,
you got some.
Shout out to Newman. I love it.
And the video looked like a lot of fun, man. I wish I would have been there for that.
Yeah, it was good.
But so what else are you guys working on?
We just shot a second video, which, God willing, if Steve Carmona now gets on his game, it'll be done before Rap Fest. It's a song called By Your Side. Real intimate. Me and him both go in about our relationship, like personal stuff. So I go in about my relationship with hip hop, personified as you know, an individual and stuff like that, and kind of touches on how it becomes an idol and you get distracted, and it's all about, you know, putting your effort towards the craft as opposed to what it really is for. We got that video dropping. Bar Fights, both of those songs are on a mixtape that will be released this Saturday. Okay. Yeah, it's called Unleashed.
Unleashed.
So we'll have fresh copies. The copies at Rap Fest will have 2 bonus tracks that the downloadable version will not have.
You did that last time too, right? I think last time you added something to the
We
CD.
did. There was a video freestyle. There was a Rap Fest exclusive. So
there's
driving around freestyling in the car.
We always got something exclusive for Rap Fest.
You know, a lot of people look forward to Rap Fest ends, and Freestyle Fam just like pops up with the boombox, and everybody's like around the Freestyle Fam. And I mean, we've said it before, it's no secret. I use these guys as my draw to get everybody out of the park. I'm like, yo, they're gonna freestyle over there in the corner. Go check them out.
Get out,
and everybody,
Big Cypher.
And everybody goes Big Cypher now. They're away from the stage and the tents, and I could put everything away and then come back at the end and check out the end of it. But that's always exciting, and I appreciate that about you guys. You know, I'm really looking forward to it. We have some really good lyricists and MCs coming out this year. But more importantly, we have a lot of New York talent.
That's good to see, man.
Yeah, a lot of New York talent.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's not common anymore.
Nah. Well, I just think that a lot more opportunity has been given to outside of New York. 'Cause New York used to be the exclusive spot for hip hop,
right?
You know, and it's not like that. And I think there's pros and cons to that. But man, New York has been quiet.
Especially the state of hip hop now. The
Oh.
South has pretty much like taken over to a degree. You know.
Yeah.
Not that I'm playing that down in any way, shape, or form,
Right,
but
right.
Just
whereas
That's just where it's coming from.
Exactly.
More right now.
And we're as East Coast as you get.
Right.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I noticed that in many years for Rap Fest, even I was like, where's my New York submissions? Like, where's everybody at? I'm like calling dudes like, yo, you gonna submit? You know,
Slim pickings, right?
Huh?
Slim pickings.
Very
Not a lot
slim.
of-
Very. I mean, it's a few names. Like off the top of my head, I could think of maybe 5 or 6 really decent artists that I would talk about from New York, and the rest are all from out of town.
Wow.
You know. And I think it is time for a change, and you know, and move it around. Like I said,
This Rap Fest is like New York versus Ohio type of.
yeah, this one we got New York, Ohio, and in the middle is New Jersey, like holding a piece. Like, don't fight, guys. Don't fight, guys. It's good.
It's really interesting.
But yeah, it should be really nice, man. So you guys are working on the new CD or mixtape you're gonna release at Rap Fest, music video.
Yeah.
What
and
else?
I got a personal goodie that's unofficially available today, but Saturdays when the official drops is called
I was like, wait, give us the details.
called thetracksmiths.com.
The tracks.
That's the production side of me. So yeah, so I mean that's, you know, SoundClick's got a ton of beats and stuff like that, and I'm not really an 808 guy. I fool around with it and whatnot, but I think you're gonna like the flavors that are served up there. There's 6 beat categories, unconventional names for those beat categories, but $9 beats.
Is this what?
Go get them.
Now you haven't done that before necessarily, like to that level, right?
No.
Putting it out on
Right. I've always
people
produced.
always knew about you, but
Yeah.
not to this level.
I remember last time I seen Tony over there. We was at might have been the Kingdom Choice gig. You was DJing the Kingdom Choice
That was a long time ago. Kingdom Choice
That was
Awards?
like two years or maybe
ago?
3 years,
years
something like that. And he started spinning some stuff. I'm like, that's my beat right there. But
Nice.
it's because from years ago, we went, we go back that far. So let's hand it off, yo, throw this at your, whatever
Right,
events
right.
you're doing, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But finally, I just got everything together. I think you're going to like that.
It is really good that you do this too, because he's got. You see him as Quest the Wordsmith most of the time, the MC, but there's so much that, especially I see because we're so close, that goes on behind the scenes that he's got beats for
There's
weeks.
catalog. There's
You
catalog.
know-
Well, plus some of the tracks that we've done, that I produce, I'm gonna also release for non-exclusive. Let other folks, if you want to get on them.
Instrumentals.
Yeah, instrumentals. Sure.
Nice, and that's good.
Nice.
K Drama did that. He did a whole project of all
Yeah.
his instrumentals, which I think was good because K Drama's production's good. He does most
He's
of them
always
himself.
posting something.
Yeah, he's always. The other day he posted a picture making a beat. It was like 9 o'clock in the morning. It's like he loves that.
hustler.
I mean, but that's good. That's good, man. And we need good instrumentals out there.
Sure,
You know, but I know there was a while where Quest the Wordsmith, in my eyes, like had almost disappeared.
Yep.
And
That was around the 2005 era. I just finished a mixtape called the Shaolin mixtape, and I pretty much just got everybody I was working with, I was boys with, whatever. My philosophy has always been as family, hence the name Freestyle Fam.
Right.
Unfortunately, not everybody else sees it that way, but whatever. I was like, yo, let's just do something berserk, and we jacked all the Wu's beats. And
Right.
I mean, I'm from Staten Island. I literally was in Park Hill handing that joint out. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Yeah, we did that, and then I kind of internally just too much emotional frustration. Folks you work with, you're around who ain't around with the Lord anymore, and it's just like, yeah, I can't deal with schizophrenia. It's too much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So I put it down, and then the wind came back, and when did we start doing stuff? Basically, with me and him,
Yeah.
the wind came back.
Nice.
Yeah.
So here we are.
I think we started hanging out in 07, probably. I mean, I knew him for a while, but then we got closer in 07, and then he started rubbing off on me musically. I've never even rapped, but I freestyled a little bit, and he was like, "You got a little something there that could be cultivated," and he kind of just took me under his wing, and from there on out, we were like, "We should do something together." It's like, "Yeah, this is a good idea. All right,
We'll try it. Let's see how it.
Let's give it a shot.
let's give it a shot."
That's crazy. I mean, because you would think, you get a well-seasoned MC to just join you and do stuff.
I tell you, the only person who's made me step my game up is him. I learned on the street, and I thank God for those experiences,
Right.
because there is no amen. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like, you doing all right because you're doing it for the Lord. Meanwhile, you're terrible. You know what I'm saying? Of course, church folk ain't gonna read. Everybody's got grace. The street is not like that. So I got my bars up there to a degree, but in my circle of influence, there was nobody. And here comes him rapping for like 4 weeks, and I'm like, this kid's doing double time. I don't do double time. I have to do double time. It played very well. Iron really sharpens iron.
No, that's good. And now both of you are musicians as well.
Yeah.
So, in your track making, do you incorporate some live music and stuff? Or?
We have. It's
We have.
definitely going to happen a lot more in the
Oh,
future.
yeah.
We can promise that.
Yeah.
And
He plays an incredible guitar. I mean,
I appreciate
of course I'm supposed to say that because he's my partner. Oh my God, you never heard nobody like that. All right.
Well, we have
You
a guitar
hear it?
right here. I guess, right?
You don't want to bring it out. You don't want to bring it out.
we're gonna get the guitar.
Oh,
Please,
please. Don't do this now.
So but we've collabed on beats, and some of that stuff we're gonna put out and use it for ourselves as
And
well.
you play drums, right?
Drums and
Go get the drums.
Get the
whole
accordion.
set.
Now, this mixtape that you guys are putting out Saturday, the music there, what was the choice like in going in direction with that type of music?
Well, we put out pretty much an A-Rap music project. Have you ever heard of the producer
Yes.
A-Rap Music?
Yes, absolutely.
He is a monster producer. He makes hard beats. So we actually made a project around his beats. Except the bonus tracks aren't A-Rap.
Oh, we have one guy. I don't know if you guys know his name, DJ Actual.
No, I haven't heard that.
Never heard these.
Just came across him, and he's got some instrumental CDs, and this one I was just like, yo, by the way, we recorded a song to this, and here it is. And he was like, yo, I was like, yo, can we use that for the mixtape? So he's on there.
No hesitation.
On the spot.
No hesitation.
I ain't out of nowhere.
I need a pick or something.
Rap Fest Radio, we got you. I don't even know if it's tuned. It might not even be tuned.
Probably not too.
This is weird.
It's probably not.
Yeah, this is how we do Rap Fest Radio.
Has that ever happened on Rap Fest Radio?
Well, we actually had a whole band here once.
We had
Spontaneous like this?
No, planned.
but didn't
Again, freestyle.
I need more of an electric really to show off.
Oh, with that, no.
The chop.
Don't cry, don't cry.
Oh, please get out of here. This is hard to play on though. The action's a little high, but it's all right. I'll forgive you, Murray.
Guitar nerd
We're
talk.
testing your guitar gangster right about now.
It's hard. It's hard.
Stop.
One day, I promise, I will be on stage with a guitar and rapping.
Yes.
I'll never forget the time Quest the Wordsmith came to Salem Coffee House and you did your whole set with just a guitar player.
Oh yeah, a friend of mine did.
And I was like,
the sessions. Yeah.
when I called my brother Mike, because Mike runs the coffee house. I said, Mike, listen, Quest is coming. All he needs is a DI box where his guitar player is going to play. He's a guitar player. I said, yeah. He said he's going to just use a guitar player and him. That's it. I said, really? I was like, yeah. It was off the hook.
I had that on video.
I've
Do you
seen
really?
It.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you gotta post that.
It's lo-fi, but I got it on
It
video.
doesn't matter, man.
Yeah,
you gotta post that.
Maybe
That
maybe I should.
The only thing I remember about that, because I saw the video, I remember saying, how did you freestyle to this? Because the guitar player was playing something so fast.
it
You
was.
were like, gotta spit it out and knock it never down. But I was like, he's freestyling.
thing.
Yeah, I was just.
Oh
It
yeah.
was quick.
It was some really good stuff. But the most important part was it was unique. It was different. Actually, I want to play some beats here because you know how we do. We gotta have some fun here.
Let me guess.
Oh, Eli's gonna freestyle.
Is how did you do
Yes,
that?
Gangster.
That's happening right
I'm
now.
like,
You're
wait
gonna
a
freak
minute.
out the camera, the people on the.
Raise that up a bit. We're gonna have a little cipher here right now. How's
Okay,
that?
I'm gonna record this.
Who's this?
This is live.
This is K9.
Hey yo, Kanan, go to Freestyle Fam and hit us up, please. FreestyleFam.com.
You like that?
Heck yeah.
Go ahead. Set
More
it
like
off.
a double
Set it off.
time.
You want a word or
No, go ahead. Just go for it. We'll let it happen. We'll let it evolve.
We'll go back and forth.
All right. Let me break that ice. Gotta get that mic. Gotta spit that hype. Nah, don't do that hype. Do that Christ.
Gotta spit it quick. Straight off the top on any block in the Bronx. Doesn't really matter. Got a tongue like a Glock. Cock back and go brah.
Go brah. Gotta hit shot with the squad. Gotta represent. Give me branded in the heart by the God.
Rap fest, never gonna stop. Everybody gonna get hit when I smack their chest. Never gonna stop, cause I got that ass on my chest. For the God inside of me, come through. Gonna, never gonna stop rhyming beat. It's hard to double time freestyle.
For the double time, gotta look in between them lines. Gotta spit that off at the top of the mind for the divine. Yeah.
Off at the top of the most high God. The one who gives me these bars, the one who made all the stars in the heavens. Every time when I get in the mic, it's hard.
Woo! When them clouds split apart, I can feel the tug of my heart, and I gotta go hard. I spit bars off the top. You ain't know it's for God. So when we come on the street corner, cracking pavements for the Lord.
Lord, I never stop. I got the truth inside my jaw, leaving all of these MCs' jaws on the floor. I can't stand it. I don't care how big you are. My God will make you look small.
Get squashed and pushed to the side. When I start splitting they minds, I'm like a philosophical pit bull tearing these lines. I'm too skinny, so I gotta use punch lines. That's alright, cause my punchlines are designed to punch minds.
I punch minds with punchlines, but they feel like kicks to the gut. It's getting crazy, like I'm not just spitting enough. I worship the most high God, I'm just giving it up.
Freestyle fam is not something to play with. Like a rusty blade, I ain't need a gun to spray with. Hey yo, say when we come to the street corner, you ain't think we was Christian. But when we start spitting, now you know what it is, kid.
And it's never with a written. I hope that you listen. We give facts about God. This is not an opinion. I hope that you listen. Understand this is the mission. Compacted with Freestyle Fam to give you God's vision.
With the movement, it's so truthful. Homeboy, I could care less of opinions or what your approval. I came here to doo-doo. Nah, crapping on these anti-squads for God, and seems like my mind might be in a barrage, but I'm nasty for the man who raised from the grave is God.
The one who raised from the grave in 3 days. Understand when I get the mic, it's not to speak fame. Get the microphone, I just cock back, teach, aim, and shoot. Leave MCs dead inside of the booth.
Inside of the booth, I use the little wisdom inside of the tooth. Say hi to the few, say hi to the two, because I ain't scared of the tools. I'll leave them,
I'm sorry.
What, another beat?
Go ahead.
Yo, these guys, you know I'll be here forever. Let me see what's, I don't even know what I have.
Come on, Bert, get in on
That beat is tight.
This beat is tough.
It is. I don't even know I don't know what I did with the beat.
You gotta put me on to this, like.
Want to play it again? I can play it again.
Give me another one.
Okay, I gotta look for them now. You see, making
See, unbelievable.
Okay.
You have
Yo, shout out to K9.
Gotta pick a beat.
experiments.
Don't figure
No,
it out.
I don't like the. Well,
This is a beat I would love to write something to.
Yeah.
let's see what this sounds like. I'm going random right now because I really don't know what these sound like.
It should be like a pop beat, Britney Spears.
Close. Close to pop.
This is very pop.
See, I feel like kicking a story.
Yeah, I was just like, go
I
first.
want to wait to the beat.
Let's see what it drops like. How long is this? 4 minutes.
4 minutes.
A little slow, but I can't really
This is smooth.
Let's go.
Alright, so I had to cover my eyes, cause shorty walking down with them thighs. I'm like, yo mom, save. I can't let you take me to my grave. Hey yo, I just got to walk the other way. Man, walking away is hard to maintain. How she gonna walk like that and expect me to maintain? I got ricocheted inside of the brain. I'm like, God, yo, you gotta clean me from the inside and let the sin drain. As I'm walking, next thing you know, I think about shorty, I'm talking. Now I'm all stalling, sweating on my brow, thinking, man, how I can get it back around. And next thing you know, I got something other type of sound. God is like, homeboy, you need to stop and hold it down.
And then before I knew it, she asked me for my phone. She said, I'm sorry, I gotta make a call. So then we started talking, and that was bad because I started contradicting my own walking. I was like, God, please, we gotta get out of this conversation soon. I feel like I'm slowly just walking into my doom. You know what it's like when Shirley's really fine. I can't stand it, I'm a Christian, I represent the vine. I felt like I'm digging inside of the pipes in my mind. I'm like a plumber. I just hope that we don't start to exchange phone numbers.
Plus it's all in the heat of the summer. I had to just keep walking. Zip both of my lips so my tongue can't talk in. And on the inside I'm clean, cause God had to intervene. It wasn't by my strength, thank God I had another part of the team. Cause if not, I'd be 6 feet underneath.
Thank God for people to keep you accountable. You know what? The devil and what he's about to do. I thank God for the team. He kind of molded us together like an army regime. I want to see the enemy bring a team in front of us that we can't squash. Representing the God, shank 'em dead with a bar.
And all it took was just one type of straight off, straight and narrow. I had to get back on target like an arrow. And think about the past days, that's why I don't be the rat in the maze. Because when it comes to the breeze, God just gave me that cheese. And I found my way out. Staying away from sin leaves my mind non-cloud.
Oh, so I thought you were gonna change it.
Well, I am gonna change it, but I'm not DJing.
That's story time with Freestyle.
Fan.
Yeah.
I can't believe you went off.
I thought you were gonna pull out the guitar. A
Should
little
be a
solo.
YouTube series. Just say.
Yeah, right.
I can't believe you went off on a girl story.
A different one. Let's get a
Yeah,
different one.
throw some out. That's what it sounded like. Sounded like
It did. It did sound like I was almost crying actually.
Bert's like, I understand.
No singing though, okay?
Trust me, you don't want us to sing.
I will not sing. This is fast.
Yeah. Nonetheless. Yeah.
Go.
Give me a word. Somebody, give me words, Bert. Just give me words.
Crackers.
You say crackers. Me, I'm sorta like a cracker or a yapper, but I hustle like the lead or a batter. It doesn't matter. I get crazy, I go broke. Just like your shirt says for the throne. I get crazy on the mic, I never choke. Most of all, we're not fake. I represent the most high God who's great.
Chair.
Like a chair, I just love the sound of a snare. When it comes to my God, nobody can compare. I got 99 problems, but my God ain't one. Understand any one of these MCs gets snuffed. I represent the most high God, son. I didn't hear what you said.
Woolak? Oh, Woolak. We live as kings.
Oh, we live as kings. You know, I grabbed the microphone, gotta do my thing. I heard the album, the joint was mad dope. Understand, I got a funny feeling inside of my throat. Understand by the way that they spit. Plus, they got a producer, this guy named Wit. Dude is nasty.
Dude is legit.
There you go.
I'm
Pick what
loving
you
the
want from
fact
there.
with the script, so we could say maybe like a special guest.
Yes.
Either way, I spit it off the top of the head. And this is straight from the heart inside of the chest. I do this to the last day of my breath.
Especially on the microphone, hearing a sample. Oh, that's my boy right there, swing the examples.
Pyrobot, understand I am high on God. So when it comes to the Canada, hopefully these dudes to the stage ain't amateurs.
I grabbed the microphone, fire jaws in a way that you could look at me and you could see my gauge. I understand the atonement when I flow it. Everybody else, I put a promise inside because I once was hopeless.
I'm never bored of. When it comes to being broke, I'm like the dude who got dimes and never had a quarter. So maybe I could get $1 from Antorka. Either way, you know I'm going to Torka.
That's good.
Represent the God, I know the way. He probably made Kristen's life white when his life once was gray.
That's the truth. On the right side is swoop. I think 4 men equals 1 group.
Thank God I got faith. I come through and spray it anyway.
What my God says, hopefully we gon' get some lyricism from Yavez.
I hit you even harder. Hit you with a cross movement, K-drama.
Word is born, I am free from the island of Staten, plus he's Son Lee.
She's from the hometown. Shout out to Holy Culture. Grabbing the microphone, eat it like a vulture. Just like I told ya.
I'm just dirty and green. This is Rap Fest sponsors for 2013.
Change the beat. We're going into overtime here real quick. Overtime. The beat. I don't know what they are, so I'm just. They're all canine though, so Canine's getting some shine tonight.
I think this is something you would make, like back in the day.
He did. He made it. We jacked it.
There's jacking me.
Canine Jack.
Go for it. Come on. Give me something hard. You know what? Let's do this. We're on the street corner, and these people are just innocent bystanders. We don't know what they're going through in their life. You don't know them. Just don't curse, and we good. I'm kidding, bro. I'm telling them. I'm telling them not to curse.
I ain't gotta even try to curse to put a MC in a body bag inside of a hearse to check it, reverse, rewind the church. Cause things that I do with punchlines, they hurt. Hey yo, so bad to make your mind squirt, leak out to the ear. Check it with snare, cause the things that I gotta make your lips start to snare. The God inside of me and I got no fear.
When I grab the microphone and flex, bro, hit an MC in his chest and crack his whole chest bone. But I never hit it with my fist. I represent the God who put nails inside of his wrist. The blood spilled out everywhere all over the floor. I represent the Most High God. I got him inside of my core. He lives deep down inside. I represent the Most High, divine, the divine. Anytime that I rhyme, he makes me shine. It's definitely not us. It's always the Holy Spirit that pops up.
He pops up. Next thing you know, it's a metaphorical Glock cock bust. Yes, and it's a must. When Freestyle fam get the corners to the dust. You wanna stand with the pavement. This is the type of rhythmic style that breaks enslavement. And I'm going after enslaved men so we can break them from the enslaved men inside of enslaved sin. Nah, the God that I serve is not a law, but he's something inside of y'all and he's trying to get large. He can come through dirty, stinking nasty like a garage with a ton of garbage in it the size of a barge. But I'm telling you right now, we bout to bagar with a squad. Check it, philosophy off at the top. When we drop a beat, it's hotter than these. Inside of the tropics when they feeling the hottest breeze. And when it's stand, that's why I drop them to their knees.
I don't care, God gave me the strength to take dudes. You could put Nas, Jay-Z, Eminem in the same room. When the Holy Spirit kicks in, it's over. I represent the Most High God, the real Jehovah. One who gave me strength to put boulders on top of my shoulders. My God made me like a soldier. Out there, put the world on my back. Putting Staten Island plus that back on the map. I ain't afraid to talk about God and spray facts and get apologetic, philosophical when I pop the truth. Rockin' dudes right inside of they opticals. I represent the God who heals the blind man. Understand I used to be a blind man. Now it's like I'm a rhyme man. I just get the microphone freestyling.
Freestyling, put a sock inside of their mouth. You would swear to God that they was just a mind man. Next thing you know, they only got to do is sign, man. Plus the fact they really can't rhyme, man. Hey yo, rewind, man. Look at the divine, man. The one that's inside, man. It's not a ladder corporate you can climb, man. This is a handout. It's freestyle, man.
I don't care the letters you throw with your hands. I wanna hear what's in your heart over a snare. Let's really see what you got. And I ain't talking a battle about pulling out a Glock. I go deep down inside of your heart. Most of all, I like to do it right outside of a park, or maybe in front of some cheap bar where people are cocking back, getting drunk. I wanna make a gangster feel like he's gotta go pop open his trunk, but whatever he pulls out gets slam dunk.
With his double gauge, homeboy, we bringing trouble too. Trouble the stages, on street corner ripping off faces in the name of Jesus Christ with his graces. They ain't think Christians could brawl because the reason why we coming out tall. I might be skinny and this dude's got the muscle, but when it come to the lyricism style, both of us can hustle.
This is the last one. This is the last one. It's a little chill out too.
This is more relaxed.
There's another story, right?
This is like a story. So give us a story, Bert. Give us something to talk about.
Like a topic.
Single mom with a teenage son who's on crack, and she's trying to get him saved.
So he just hit you with the
Stump the rapper.
I can relate to a mom being single. When my mom, when I was growing up, she would never mingle, but I was never on crack. I can't imagine that. I can't imagine trying to put together the facts. I know my son's all doped up. God, I need you to help me focus. I need you to pull him out of this pit. God, I need you somehow to show him that he exists. It's so hard when you're dealing with an addict. He's addicted to sin. God, I just wish that he could be addicted to you like you were addicted to him. I feel like this too much longer and he won't be able to live. God, if you could help me, just enlighten me. Maybe you could come and breathe some life in me.
Breathe some life in me, despite all of these times that I feel so light, G. Yo, I'm so bent. Next thing you know, I'm stealing mom's money for rent. And it's like this lifestyle's negligent. I know that she talked about these things, but I'm not sent to that same old path. Yo, you do the math. I was existed just to put my life on blast. My mom's crying up in the corner, wondering one day homeboy's gonna meet the corner. Next thing you know, it's a body bag. Lord, please don't let him go out like that. Don't let him go out like that with that crack. It seems you need to intervene to his life. Get that heart in his chest if you gotta reach through his back. I need you to bring him straight back to the light. I'm on my last limb, Christ. If you was real, then you need to can't ignore these all the pains that I feel.
You ain't gotta worry, my daughter. It's just a season, and anytime I have your son in a place, it's for a reason. They say that a mom who prays that your son will never go astray, cause you know that my word never comes back void. Don't worry, I'ma heal your little boy.
Yeah, but it seems every time I pray to you, it's noise. It's like I've been tossed away like baby's little toys. And I'm just begging for you to change my son. I know that you got something for him. When's it gonna be done?
Understand, when I build a building, I build from the ground up. And right now he's still on the bottom. You just think that he's stuck. This is just the process of which I'm gonna make him build up. You see, a diamond shines most under pressure. That's what he's in now, and he'll learn the lesson.
Yo, I know that it's a must. When I pray to you, I gotta come to you and trust. But it's real hard when my life is turned to dust. And it seems right now that I just gotta give up. It's like I'm losing up the grip of my clutch. Lord, you need to intervene now. I know you love him very much.
And I know, just like the wind of the breeze, you don't know where you're going, but stay on your knees. Continue to pray to me. I'm gonna give you strength. I know the race is long, running it in length could be hard. But don't worry, remember I'm your God, the one who gives you a new heart. I'm the one who mends all of the scars. I got you in the palm of my hand. I am your husband. You're never gonna depart from the plan.
Never depart from the plan. I think that you're the great I am. And with that, I wipe both my tears away. Lived another walk, another day.
Walk another day.
Don't sing it. Don't sing it. Don't mess it up. Don't mess it up. Wow, freestyle man. I mean, that's crazy. You know, and what's important is the neighborhood we're going to. This is the kind of stuff they need to hear. You know, and that's what I try to encourage the artists that are coming out. Your songs, your great pre-written songs, that's awesome. but they don't always all work in the street.
Yeah.
You know, the church folk will rejoice with you, and like you said, very good job. But the strung out person in the front row, or the dudes that are standing there just waiting for you to put your bag down so they can snatch it and run. You know, those are the ones we got to speak to.
That's right.
You know, and that's the kind of situations we're going to. The neighborhood we're going to is very crime driven. You know, gang activity still heavy there. Single moms, all of that whole neighborhood. That's what it is. That's deep South Bronx.
That's real life.
You know, street real life.
That's real life.
And unless we could address those situations, we're just, like you said, noise.
Look, let me at least just say this. We know that we're just a slice of the pie, and our slice at times is probably just a slice of that particular situation.
Right.
So there's no insecurity on our end to know that everything don't gotta end in an altar call, that
Right.
everything don't gotta end in some sort of completion. You know
Right,
what I'm
right.
saying? Our conviction is to live by conviction. You know what I'm saying? To be who we are as God has called us, to strive for that, you know, and do what it is that we do best, which is the hip hop. This is what we love. With the God that we got paid for it. We don't. You know what I'm saying? But we go out there, ask him. I'm sick of being in the studio, man. I mean, it is what it is. It's the art, you know, it's the art form. We gotta do what we gotta do and try to hustle. But I'm like, dude, we need to start going back to the streets on a more regular basis.
Right.
Because that, at least on a personal level, I know I'm giving something, I know I'm giving the Lord. And had we not been there, they wouldn't have got what God had inside of us. And it's okay if it ends there at a rhyme. Sometimes it goes deeper. Sometimes people just got diarrhea in their mouth and they tell you their whole life story.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then you have more opportunity. Sometimes you don't have an opportunity.
Right.
We're not trying to force it.
No, you
know what I'm
can't.
saying?
You can't.
We're just gonna be us on the street corner, but them areas like that, I mean, this is our bread and butter.
And we talked about, it would be awkward for me to come up or awkward for him to come up to you and give you a track and say Jesus loves you. But if you play one, forget it.
It's the ball game.
No, it's good stuff, man. I'm really looking forward to it. I think, you know, people are in for a treat. We have so many different styles coming at them on Saturday.
Good.
You know,
It's gonna be good.
They're gonna have the entertainment value. They're gonna have the dirty South type tracks, the storyteller type tracks, the grungy. I can't believe he just said that type stuff. Probably mostly from you guys.
We apologize in
We
advance.
apologize in advance. A little disclaimer. We'll read the disclaimer before you go on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, now the disclaimer.
Brought to you by Freestyle.
Freestyle fam. No, but you know what? The hood needs it. The hood needs it. And we appreciate ministries like you guys. And my suggestion is when you guys do start hitting the streets really hard, maybe on Twitter, let people know where you're going a couple of days maybe in advance. And, you know, not that we're going to flash mob streets and scare
Good
people
idea,
away.
though. No,
That's
that's a
actually
great
all right.
idea.
The
You
more
know,
the merrier.
Yeah, but you know, like even me, there may be some times that you're doing something like, oh, I ain't doing nothing tonight. I'm on the train. I'm heading out to the city and meet up with the Freestyle fam, even just to support. You know,
True.
just to support. And it's good. I think it's something that other ministries should experience. I almost want to incorporate that into Rap Fest week. That we'll take out.
Part of like
That would be awesome.
I did try to get you guys for the prayer walk day.
Oh,
But even though
yeah.
that was kind of early in the day and it was kind of weird, but something like that
I hear you.
might work. Maybe the night before Rap Fest, after the night before Rap Fest, go out into
Yeah.
the streets with a boombox
Kill
and just go around and
definitely
let
something
people
to-
know. But something we'll talk about. But definitely you should consider that Twitter. You know, follow us. We're going this way. You know,
Yeah.
this is where
It's a
we're
great
at.
idea, yeah.
You know, and
We
when
should.
you move to the next spot, just let them know. Like the Nikki Cruz hit and run. We used to just hit different spots.
That's
Nothing
exactly
really
what we
planned.
do with the radio.
Especially we're doing it more frequent now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So long as the cops don't bother, and if
No,
they do,
I-
then we gotta move.
Yeah, you rap to them a little bit first.
Yeah, and then we just go to another corner.
When they reach for their handcuffs, turn it off.
That's what,
Okay, I'm done. And then you pull him because he'll still be going. Right?
Yeah, right.
Because he had his eyes closed. He's like, oh. But it's good stuff, man. We appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for coming out here today. This Saturday, Rap Fest 2013, 20th anniversary, 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. at Vidalia Park, 180th Street and Daly Avenue, well, between Daly and Vice. Come out there, enjoy it. Please come early, get a nice seat. If, you know, bring your own chair. There's no seats out there. There's a couple of benches, so come real early. You want to sit on a bench, but then you got to park there for the whole day. We have 20 artists for 20 years, like that, right? 20 artists,
Oh, that's
20
cool.
years. 20th anniversary. What did you say?
Bring the whole family. You got
Oh yeah, bring the whole
park right
family.
there.
Yeah.
The
It's a
kids
park.
on
There's
everything.
children's zone. There's a lot of stuff going on. You know what? I can't even tell you any more about it. You just got to show up and check it out. And if you miss it, you see the pictures and say I should have been there. Oh well, then you come next year. That's it. Something else?
Shout outs.
Want to come back up here, man? Finish. Sound like I'm speaking to the audience.
No, just saying shout out to Grateful Apparel,
Oh,
God
absolutely.
Belongs in My City, Triple Threat Ministries International, Young and Saved, God's Brushstrokes, Adorando con Flow, Holy Culture,
Spirit of Love and Peace, or whatever, Peace and Love, and what's his name? Gene Minor and those guys.
Salem Coffee House, Holy Culture, who else? Sanctuary, New Birth,
Triple J, you said that?
Triple J Audio, Ambrose Sound.
Yep.
Who else we got?
You?
And you, still, if you can come out.
Yeah, just come out, man. Rapfestinc.com. If you want to give a financial donation at this point, by all means, we'll take it. Just go to rapfestinc.com, click the donate button. Like 2000 has how many zeros? 3 zeros?
Yeah.
Just 2. But just put a 2 and hold the 0 down until you feel until God tells you to release your finger from the 0. Like,
Million is spelled
Yeah.
M-I-L-L.
that's what we do at church for the offering. We need to spell the word 1,000. But definitely, man, just come out to have
Can't
fun.
believe it's here.
It's already here. That's right.
20 years.
Keep calm. Rap Fest is 4 days away. It's exciting, man.
I think it'd be fun.
Definitely gonna be fun. Definitely gonna be fun. A good experience for a lot of us, and we have a lot of first time ministries at Rap Fest for the 20th anniversary. As much as I would have loved to have like just a list of from the archives, we have a lot of first time ministries at Rap Fest, and that excites me because we never want to lose that vision of what we're doing of encouraging new ministries to do this. This is why we do it. You know, we get wrapped up in a celebration. Well, I'm done. You know, there's a couple of things like once we get wrapped up in a celebration, I'm done. Once we start charging for Rap Fest, I'm done. You know, those are my triggers. Those are my triggers.
Yeah.
So when you see those, I'm out to the corner with the boombox.
Yeah.
My boombox is called Tyrone.
Tyrone versus Marquise.
Yeah. It's a newer version. Yours is an old school.
Yeah.
Tyrone, the red one.
The red one, yeah. You see, you already know him. He's famous, kid. That's what I'm talking about. Nobody knew Marquise. You knew.
Tyrone's feeling his oats now. He's young, and Marquise, you know.
Better stay away from him.
You gotta put them together one day. Yeah, but again, man, sorry I went over on the time. If this downloaded podcast is taking too long for you, sorry about that as well. But it's 9:15. We're done. We appreciate you guys. This is the last show before Rap Fest. We're excited. Hit us up, rapfestinc@gmail.com, or follow us on Twitter at rapfestradio, or follow us on Pinterest and all. Just put in Rap Fest. The press release is blasted everywhere, like New York Daily News, Bronx Press Review, News 12, K Love. Everybody has the information, so we don't know how many people to expect. We're expecting a lot. You know, we're excited and scared at the same time, but it should be a lot of fun. If you contacted us to volunteer for Rap Fest, yes, we still do need your help. Show up at about 9 o'clock, I would say. If you want to show up at 8 o'clock, you can, to help unload trucks and stuff like that. But by 9 o'clock, you should be there, and just go by the stage area. You'll see there'll be a sign up for the volunteers that we'll place in your area. People that are doing security for us, please, we need you to show up early as well. 10 a.m. There's going to be a meeting with the head of security for Rap Fest as well. Artists, we're backstage at 11 a.m. where we meet with everybody and go over the details for the day. And don't forget to download that app. Just go to my Facebook page. You'll see all that information. I've been Facebooking like crazy. I put up an apology this on Sunday. So please excuse me, but for the following week, I am going to blast Facebook like never before.
So you're good.
But it's good. Yeah,
Kill it.
My disclaimer's done. That covers me for like 3 years. Here I'm in December, still tweeting. Yo, Rap Fest was crazy. You missed Rap Fest was crazy. Same one. Just
If
keep
you miss Rap
retweeting.
Fest, you're going to hell.
I like that. Tweet that, guys. Tweet that. Yeah.
Freestyle fam said.
Yeah, we'll say Rap Fest Radio set through Freestyle fam. But anyway, again, shout out to K9 for the instrumentals in the background. Hope you guys heard them.
Thank you, K9.
Hit him up. You heard him. He wants to hear it.
Right.
So, Tony Tone in the building.
Yeah.
WBLS, WLIB, Best Kept Secret.
One Accord DJs.
One Accord DJ Alliance. Yo, it's crazy. We got a good lineup. Oh, shout out to the DJs for Saturday as well. DJ Why Not, DJ Transform, DJ Newman, and DJ Tony Tone are going to be holding it down. Yeah. So we're really excited.
Y'all all getting CDs.
There you go. There you go. Don't get Tony started. Don't get Tony started. That's what the artist is supposed to be doing.
Of course. My whole rap fest bag. Just like this.
There you go.
You're a DJ. That's what you're supposed to put it in.
Exactly.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's right.
That's what we spoke about on the call that time. So good stuff. Again, thank you guys. Tune in next week. I don't know what's going to be happening next week, but we'll be talking about Rap Fest again and how it went and stuff, like a full review. We love you guys. Rap Fest Radio, rapfestradio.com. You will learn us because we are out of control. Peace. We out.